Hello everybody, welcome to this week's vlog. Well, I actually did make some notes. I just wonder if I put them in my pocket. That's gonna be, oh no, I did put them in my pocket. Here they are right here. Couple things, actually quite a bit. We're gonna combine a couple segments all into one segment. New game day and the vlog this week. First of all, if you notice one thing, there are definitely some changes going on here. We are redesigning everything, reworking everything, and really trying to do a bunch of things here. And that's the wrong paper. Gotta grab the other one. Professionalism. Professionalism. That's me, professionalism. You gotta love it. The first thing I want to say is that I am going to delay the Moongha contest. There were a few people that had some questions and this, that, and the other, and got in late, so I decided to extend it. Number one, to make it a little bit longer so it doesn't kind of coincide with everything that's going on. As you know, this is a big couple of weeks here. We have Historicon and Dice Tower back to back, and on top of that, to go one further, we have 4th of July. We're trying to prep for the Dice Tower Con, which is a whole nother thing. Lily, you're going to get stepped on. Oh, this dumb cat. But just a lot of things going on. I want to make it till when I come back from Historicon, let's call it the 19th. So the 19th will be it. So if you haven't got it, go to a miniature market, pick up a copy of Moongha Invaders, email me a picture to novaprime860@hotmail.com. For the people that have already mailed in a whole bunch of stuff, thank you so much. The things are beautiful and I can't wait. I think I'm going to actually, and another reason I want to delay it is I want to bring these pictures with me to Historicon. I am going to be with the president of Miniature Market, and I'm going to have him help me decide which ones he likes, and then whatever ones that we get in that time, we'll do it on the probably the 16th. We'll look, because the 19th is when I'll announce the winners. So try to get them in by the 16th, 17th at the latest, so we can all go over them on my computer while we are at Historicon. Evolution. I mean, what can I say? We are really turning the corner. I have a lot of people to thank. The Sean Mikowskis of the world, Miniature Market, everybody that's helped with the Patreon, which we've been able to help so many people. We're getting newer equipment. We're trying to learn how to use the equipment properly. We're trying to do more live reviews. We're trying to do more things that kind of are more of a general interest to everybody. We have, you know, the evolution just out here, and I'm going to go behind the camera and I'm going to show you that the big table is gone, and the reason for that is a number of things. So let me just get behind here and just kind of show you what the heck is going on here. We've added some more things, of course. We're going to be talking about some of the things over there, but I don't want to show those off yet because that's new game day. But as you can see, the gaming area has really expanded, and I found things that I just didn't even know we had. And as you can see, even though I put in a couple of new racks, they're going to be filled pretty quickly, and it extends all the way in the back. Now there's a reason I wanted to clear out this area right in here, and I'll explain that shortly. Let me just get myself back into range here so I can talk to you guys. As you can see, we've got a lot more stuff than we thought we had, so we want to kind of expand upon that. So Mike, with his help of course, believe it or not, Mike has a ton of his stuff at his house that he actually took from here. Probably another 2 racks worth of stuff. So I want to thank Mike for helping out and helping find a home so we can start building up this stuff. We had cities and things like that that we are going to be working on the terrain finally. Mike is going to help with that, and Mike's going to continue to keep on cranking out different things. And as I find more areas for stuff, because I found a ton of miniature stuff, and there's just miniatures that were painted for games that we're ready to do. I mean, just a lot of a lot of ins and outs of the thing. What did I do with my list? Well, of course, I dropped it, right? And you gotta love how I do things. The main thing here, in all its glory, and if I can find it, I'll let you know. How can anybody lose a piece of paper from going behind the camera to in front of the camera? I mean, that just shows you I'm big, dumb, and stupid, and even dumber than I think. No, here it is. I folded it up and I put it to the side. Probably somebody's writing in the comments, oh, at 3 something you put it over there. The reason we broke down the table in here is, number one, I want to get back in the fall to doing one of my favorite painting segments, and that's doing the oil paintings, the painting stories that I was doing. I need the room, number one. Number two, it's too warm out here in the summer. We have a little air conditioner here. It makes too much noise. I even have fans on right now, which people complain about every time we've tried to do something out here, that the fans and the air conditioners make too much noise and it makes a lot of background noise. So we decided to move everything portable and move it inside, and we took a room and now we have dedicated that room to breaking everything down and putting everything up together. I now have a paint table, I now have a game table. But wait, there's more. We have a couple of professional game tables coming that I'm really excited. It's something that you guys need to see. It's very affordable, and we're going to be showing that, I believe, on July 4th or July 3rd, and we're going to be playing on it, and we're going to have a special guest star here who is going to explain it all, because he's actually bringing it here. So we've got that going. So not only are we upgrading the lighting, the cameras, the sound, the quality, computers, we are trying to get where I hoped we would have been a couple months in January. You know, from January, if the Queen didn't get sick, I think we would have been at this point probably a lot earlier. The whole thing is the continued growth to build this community and really make something strong, and I can't do it without the Sean Mikowskis, the Lauries, the Charlies, who, you know, people who are willing to give up certain games so we can play them live. I mean, the support that I have from this community is something unlike anything else. The Lelands that give so much time, Mike, you know, all these things, believe me, it's going to pay off for you. I promise you that. And we're going to give everything we have. War and Pieces may take a hiatus this week because the amount of painting we have to do to prep for Dice Tower Con and get ready for this weekend, because God knows I can't play anything unpainted. I would hear it from you guys to no end. Painter not playing a painted game without it being painted. Yeah. Blood and Plunder will start. We're going to start everything there July 18th. I think you'll really enjoy that. Dice Tower Con. I am running, Sam and I are doing a bunch of painting events, which I'm very excited about. It's going to be a paint and take. Now, that Thursday, I think it's that Thursday or that Friday, I have a special event for Zombicide where I'm going to teach people how to paint zombies. It's really unique and means a lot to me, is that you guys are going to help me with my donation to Dice Tower this year. So I'm going to teach you how to paint zombies, and then we're going to take those zombies and donate them to the Jack Vassal Memorial Fund auction. So that means a lot. Please help support our patron. We do so much good with it, and without my great sponsor, Miniature Market, who we're just about to do our games, our game week, our weekly, hey, what did we get into review thing. You know, I just couldn't do it without you guys, and being able to help so many funds, the money that we were able to give to the Cancer Society and others and people in need. Please, if you know somebody in need, somebody that's having health issues, or children that are hurting, or things of that nature, please send me send me a letter at NovaPrime860. A lot of you that have sent, you know I've done a lot for a lot of those people, and I've helped a lot of people. So please, if anybody needs anything, please help me. I will either mention it on the air, or we will help with the patron fund ourselves. Anything that we can do to help others. We have a big promotion coming up to help people with miniature market, so I'm looking forward to that. So I really do appreciate your help more than you can honestly ever know, and I'm so thankful. We're growing. We're growing. We have people that are coming in now. Things are starting to build and get some momentum. We are changing, but we're not changing. Okay. Like I said, we're kind of in evolution. We're kind of just taking that turn, and a very positive one at that. As you can see, we have a lot of stuff on the docket. One of the things that I'm very excited about that we're going to have on the docket, and that is that we are going to actually be doing another great game from the people that did Village Attacks. We're going to be doing indoor when we get back. Battle Stations is a big one that we're going to be doing. We're hoping to fit Swords and Sorcery in this week. We have a game that we're going to be reviewing called, hold on, that's the reason I went over here, Apocalyptica. I've already taped. I've got to go through it and do a couple things. We've got The Witcher coming up. That ought to be fun. And a bunch of this stuff that just came in today. So let's talk about it. First of all, as you know, we're doing Cthulhu Wars right now this week. And during the live play, we are going to be giving away a glow-in-the-dark Cthulhu for you guys to have. So, how are you going to win this? Well, we're going to play our guessing game. You're going to have to guess the secret word, and we're going to be giving away this very valuable and very collectible Cthulhu, which I have to... I was looking to give this to Mike the other day, and I can't believe I forgot to give it to him. Oh, for crying out loud. Thank God he took a whole bunch of stuff. The next thing we have the Primark that we are going to be painting and doing up for, of course, the new Warhammer. Why not? While I'm here, why don't we try putting some of this stuff away, huh? Wouldn't help. If we had room. But, we're very excited about this. We're going to really kick off and do a lot of things for our as you can see, I got lights all over the place. We're really trying to clean this up. There's still a lot that has to be done. But we're going to really start our Warhammer stuff. When we get back, those 2 weeks are going to be very, very packed. Now, this is one that everybody's been asking us to do. We have to get the newest expansion and some of the smaller expansions still. But we did get, for Shadows of Brimstone, one of the expansions, and we are planning to paint that up and really go to town with that. So look for that. We're really excited about that. That's a big deal for us because we really love that game. A game that we are going to be giving away at some point. Yes, the Kickstarter edition of Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles. First of all, thank you to Miniature Market for giving this to us. We are going to make sure that we get that out and give it away. We just might do something. I don't know what we're going to do. The next thing that we're going to take a look at is Shadow Rift. This is a game that is sitting in the clearance section. So this is going to be one of our clearance gems if it passes our test, if we really like it. If I don't like it, guess what? It doesn't get added. Alright, I'm going to kill myself on this light. This is an old light. I got to take this thing down. It just doesn't work for what we do. Another cool thing that we got. Now we're going to be taking a look at, I've never played Shogun, but this is the big box edition, so we are going to take a look at this and we're going to give it a go. And hopefully, with everybody's help, we'll enjoy it. Who knows? These we've been waiting for some time. Within this box are the Overlords. Yes, now the tank has something to go against. So that means when we get back, guess what? We're going to have a big blowout with All Quiet on the Martian Front. We're going to get one of these painted, but we also have one to give away. Thank you, Ironclad Games. You guys rule. Joe, you are the best. What more can I say? Treasure Lair. I noticed this in the clearance section, and I said, no, I want to take a look at that. I would really like to take a look at that. I'm going to clear that out. First of all, this doesn't belong in there. That belongs there. We're going to be doing Sergeants too. There's a lot of things that are going to be popping up this weekend, and I think you're really going to like. War and Pieces. Pericles. The GMT game. We are going to give this a good crack. I think you guys will enjoy that. What would life be without a DVG game? And Israeli Air Force, IAF. We're going to be taking a look at that for War and Pieces as well, because we do love doing our War and Pieces segment. And then a game I've never played, but I am anxious to check out. The big box edition of Alien Frontiers. I've never played this game, so we're looking to get that out on the table. Along with everything else that we have. Well, there's a section of the rack all filled up just like that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It sure does come quick. But there you go. It's getting a little warm out here, so I'm going to call this short. Yeah, for me, it's short. So as you saw, we have a lot of things going on. Thank you for your support. Please just take any device that you have, up like us on Board Game Links. You'll find us. Just click the number. Help us get a little higher. We dropped all the way down to 7th. That's okay. We're probably not the 7th best site out there. There's plenty of great sites out there, and so many great people. Hopefully I'll see you guys at Historicon, and of course the Dice Tower Con. Please come up and say hello. I'm just always thrilled to hear your comments, what you think we can do better, what you think we're doing well. Maybe even the people that have left, that may have just seen this, please just come up and say, hey, I left because I just don't like your face. Or just, you know, it just wasn't for me, or there was this reason that I felt disconnect. We're always looking to improve, but we can only be ourselves, and that's the most important thing, and that's what we try to do, especially on this channel. I want to thank everybody so much, and especially if you like the channel, come up and say hello. I always like to hear good things too. So we have Dice Tower Con. We have a lot of things going on from today all the way through. I hope you guys just hang in there and enjoy it, and we're going to do our best to give you the best. So there you go. Until next time, I'm Rob Warren. We'll see you soon.